Jeremy, thank you. Have you ever wanted to give a TED Talk on something you're passionate about? Well, an upcoming workshop is giving you that opportunity to learn the ropes before potentially hitting the TED Talk stage, and it will be an opportunity for you to apply for TEDx Johnson City in 2026. Here with the details is Hannah Kiger and Mackenzie Templeton. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Mackenzie, you know what it's like to give a TED Talk. Is this something that I feel like a lot of people would say, this isn't for me. I can't get up on that stage and do that. Is it easier than you think?
I think so, yeah. So we've seen our crowd grow exponentially over the last 3 years of our event, and I think the feedback that we always hear from speakers is not only this, wow, I've been able to overcome this fear of public speaking, but also, oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Because once you get up there and you've got all the lights pointed on you, you can actually see everyone in the crowd. And I know that's something that we hear every year was, that was easier than I thought it would be.
That's good to hear. And obviously the library is always looking for cool things to get people in the door. This has got to be up there because this is, people can have the opportunity to potentially have their own TED Talk after this.
Yeah. We love anything where we can talk about a community resource or we can connect people with a community organization. So these partnerships like the one we have with TEDx are really fun for us and really exciting because we can make something accessible to people that they might not know about.
Absolutely. So, let's talk about the skills that we're going to pick up at this workshop. You're going to have former speakers there and they're going to give all their expertise. What can people learn?
Yeah, so we'll start out with the panel having those previous speakers there to share on their experience. Again, just being able to share with the community that they're a neighbor of theirs. There's someone in our backyard who said, oh, this is a cool opportunity, I'd love to take advantage of it. So they'll get up and share their experience from start to finish, what it was like applying, all of the workshops that we have with the library, their coaching sessions that they have leading up to the event, and then being able to share what it was like on stage that night. And then we'll open the floor for one-on-one coaching actually with the participants who are going to be able to bring any potential TED Talks that they have that night and can say, hey, this is my idea. How do you think this would translate on the TEDx Johnson City stage? And then not only that, they'll have assistance with the application as well that evening if they'd like.
Very cool. And Hannah, I feel like even if you don't get picked for TEDx Johnson City, no big deal. I feel like you're going to pick up a lot of cool skills that will help you in real life as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think anytime you can learn how to communicate what you're passionate about, I think there's so much value in that because we all have things that we're passionate about. And sometimes it's hard to know how to communicate those things for an audience that might not know about that. And so I think anytime you can do that, it's such a valuable experience.
Mackenzie, what are some of the things that when you go to apply for a TEDx talk that you're looking for in that application that would lead to you then getting that opportunity?
Yeah, so we prioritize local speakers. I think as of this week, we've had around 35 different states we're receiving applications from, which is really cool to think we have this kind of national platform for TEDx Johnson City. But really we exist to serve this central Appalachian region. We're the only regularly occurring TEDx event within 100 miles. There's several others that are kind of infrequently occurring, but ours is the only one that's got a standing annual event in June. So next year we'll be on a Friday night. That's a new thing this year. We'll be on Friday, June 26th of 2026. We had a lot of feedback on that. But really what we want to emphasize this year and every year is that we're wanting people from our backyard to get up and share what they're passionate about. And so I think there is this kind of unspoken this idea that TED is only for those who have a PhD in something or if they've done all this research on a certain field, but that's not the case. As long as you're passionate about something, we would love to have you on our stage to be able to share that with our community.
What an awesome opportunity, and it might all start this Thursday night at the library.
It does, yeah. This Thursday night, September 25th at 6 p.m. at the library's Jones Meeting Center, so that's at the library.
Awesome stuff. Well, thank you both for stopping by. Here's that information just one more time. The TEDx Johnson City Workshop. It's this Thursday at the Johnson City Public Library in the Jones Meeting Center at 6. Scan that QR code on your screen to register for the event, and you will have the opportunity to apply for the 2026 TEDx Johnson City. We'll be right back with more consumer headlines.